Hey everybody, welcome back. Alright, time to keep exploring. Ay ay ay.
A challenge. A challenge. I shall honor them with battle. Let us test ourselves.
Okay. Oh. Well, shit. A disciple, eh? External damage, everything appears intact. Sure. Mainframe. Work log. Access system commands. Local camera control. I don't know what this is gonna do, but it's probably gonna explode. Well, it will explode. Hmm? Yeah, I wasn't expecting to find anyone else here alive.
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic, although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
familiar.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
You know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work. Something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
Talk about something else.
What else would you like to know?
Why do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Why Telos and Onderon?
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
And Onderon? Because Telos is kind of fucked now.
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
And why is Dantooine important?
Dantooine was one of the few Republic worlds on the Outer Rim. It is why the Republic is attempting to get the settlement up and running. Dantooine is within reach of several other Rim worlds, and the Republic will need it as a resupply post if they are to keep a presence on the Rim.
Talk about something else.
What else would you like to know?
Tell me about the Republic.
I do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin, and it grows weaker with time.
What happened?
The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering to the galaxy, and the forces that Malak and Revan amassed against us seemed limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. It was almost the end. But at that last year, the year before Revan vanished, Revan's assault on the Republic stopped. No one knows why. But it was all that saved the Republic. The fleet the Sith had amassed was no more, and the remaining Sith turned on each other, destroying the Academy on Korriban. It did not matter. Revan had already won.
What do you mean?
The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know?
I'll be going.
Before you go, I had a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
Because they need to answer for what they did to me.
What answers do you seek? It has been my experience that Jedi rarely answer such questions, or instead indulge in half-truths.
I need to know why they sentenced me to exile.
Exiled you? It is strange they would sentence you and not speak honestly of your crime.
They claimed that it was because I went to the Mandalorian Wars, but something has emerged that has changed my mind.
It is not the Jedi way to lie. Well, no, that is not true. There are times when truth is concealed if they think a greater good can be achieved.
Greater
But when such
good.
things are done, it is always done with the intention that the person they withheld truth from cannot be trusted with that knowledge, that it will bring harm upon themselves and others.
Well, they exiled me because of some reason other than the Mandalorian Wars, and I think it has to do with my loss of connection to the Force.
Perhaps there was some greater danger in you knowing the reason than in the reason itself. Strange. Mysterious are the ways of the Jedi. Sometimes they see things the rest of us do not. Other times, such sight brings arrogance and a fall. I will return to Kunda now and await the next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Alright, don't get your asshole eaten out by alien space cockroaches. 3 dead mercenaries lie here, accompanied by signs of combat. Each mercenary bears evidence that they were killed by a lightsaber. Askul's orders. Data order from Asgul, leader of the mercenaries. Vrook has wandered into the Enclave alone. You will take a full squad and capture a Jedi alive. Bring him to our nook in the Kinrath Caves to await transfer to Nar Shaddaa. He'll fetch a fine bounty. Targeting visor. Attack modifier +1.
I'm here.
Oh, Vrook, did you get butt-humpled by mercenaries? Let's see. Can't believe Circuit Corps released a new protocol droid with so many flaws. Batch we ordered last month all fried out from overheating. Rep said the droid was designed for temperature-controlled environments such as starships, but I don't buy it. Real problem is that the Sith Curse power cell, the new model, runs too hot, and worse, the output modulator was installed right next to the cell. And it's the first thing to get melted into slag when the cell overheats. Needless to say, without a functioning output modulator, you could jostle the droid and it would pop like fireworks on Republic Day. So I'm working with Zerka Rep to get the defective droids replaced, and in the meantime I've powered down the new protocol droids so they don't cause any more accidents. Oh, crap. I could have gotten a lot of experience out of that. Oh. Cheese it!
I am an historian.
Oh, that's not the only
Another
reason.
reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. And once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left.
Left?
Much had been taken from the Enclave.
Ah.
Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave. I suspect the Jedi...
I think you underestimate the ingenuity of salvagers. Even the Jedi cannot protect their secrets from those clever or persistent enough. Besides, the Jedi who knew the Enclave are mostly perished, and the ones who survived would not steal from this place.
It was my mistake to use the term thefts. I apologize. In any case, if Jedi did take things, for the sake of preservation, of course, then they left no clue as to where they may have taken them.
You mentioned holocrons.
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
Why?
Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolee Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
Holocrons?
Someone has been taking...
Oh.
There is...
Hmm.
What? I will return to Kunda now and await the
Alright.
next transport. You may find me there if you have more questions.
Alrighty then. I can reactivate all the protocol droids and get a bunch of experience.
Let us test ourselves.
What? There's a landmine here. See? That was definitely worth it. Especially with Kreia here for an experience boost. Con, strength, and dex. Wait. Oh.
Ready.
Fallen.
Okay. At least we activated all the robots.
I shall honor them with battle.
And you found a will in the scavenger. The will states all his possessions are to be left to the other dead salvager you found. Just tamper with that will. This datapad has the will of the dead salvager. It is badly misspelled. It used to indicate that if he died, his possession would go to the other dead salvager that ventured into the sublevels with him. Now it says his possessions go to you. Oh, horror. Well, I mean, if the other guy is dead, it really doesn't matter.
Is someone out there? Anybody? Help! Lagrix are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here!
Are you Joran?
Yes, yes I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was gonna be Lagrek compost. Did you take care of him, stranger?
Yeah, the leg wrecks around here are dead.
You must be fierce with a blaster, then. Give me a moment. I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Oops. Ooh, a lightsaber emitter fixture.
Well executed. You have created an echo, something that will travel for some time. You are learning much.
Now, what would you have done?
Do not mistake my tone. I was not faulting your choice. Far from it, I respect it. There are many who never learned such strength.
Alright, we're finished here.
challenge.
Come with me. Or, well, enough talking. Let's continue on. So I was like, yeah, you let some dude out, and then he, like, got eaten by leg racks. I don't know why I got a lightsaber fixture emitter, but ooh, a lens. And the evaporator module. Oh, he was the dude that cheated that other guy. Stole his shit.
Hey, yeah.
Oh wait, it came out of hiding. Hello.
Prepare yourself.
I wonder if that 4 that pops up is the 4 points of, or is the attribute damage. A Sith Disruptor. Unstoppable 1 to 6 and
Ready.
Braved the perils of the sublevel, yes. Many stories and artifacts in your possession. This is fortuitous for myself and associates. For now, not only do I get rich salvage, but an even richer bounty. Do not be making this difficult. Your death can be quite painless.
Well, I'm afraid your death won't be.
So, this is your threat? Is terror what I'm supposed to feel? We know a thing about Jedi and their ways. And now, Jedi, we shall fight.
Why is it that all the comically evil people have stupid-ass retarded...
Yes.
Here.
You should have picked something better than shit demons! I mean, seriously, if somebody talks, like, really weird, you automatically know, hey, this is a fucking, you know, this is either an asshole or I'm gonna have to fight this guy. I'm going to talk in a really weird way. No, of course you're not going to have to fight me later. So let's get security caught up to top. Feats. Oh, okay, so you do get above level 20 in this. That's good. Well, I don't necessarily need the armor proficiency for armor. It does seem to affect headgear and gauntlets. Yeah, that might be useful down the line. First Scream! 7 to 42 sonic damage reduces attributes by 6. Within 10 meter... Oh, wait. In front. Alright, so this is actually a 30-foot fuck you. Cool. Makes it a lot easier. Don't have to, like, try to finagle my location. Just gonna be like, fuck this! Fushroda! Wait, this is where you guys ran off to? Even though you despawned?
Jaren knew the risks. He wouldn't do anything different if he was in our situation.
Yeah, well, now he's dead.
Can I help you? I don't suppose you're here to hire us. It's been a long time since we've had a paying job. Some of us are getting jumpy.
Yeah. I would say something along the lines of, hey, do you want to go help me fight some other mercenaries? But then again, you'd probably be like, oh, there's 3 Jedi and some kind of a Chani broad here. And I can't really trust that you won't be getting any ideas. So, seems like I've been everywhere and I only found one atmospheric sensor, so...
I don't suppose you found any of those atmospheric sensors?
Yeah? Actually, I found 3 of them.
That's great news. My offer still stands. I'll pay you 3,000 credits for all of them.
Sounds like it's worth more to you than that.
It is worth more to us than that. I'll pay you 4,000 credits for the lot of them.
Oh. That was awareness. Whatever, here you go.
Thanks for your help on this. Here are the credits, as promised. I'll get this to Zeron when I get back to Kunda.
Oh. I was just using awareness to see if he was, you know, basically as an insight check to see if he was lying. I didn't think that was like whatever. Extra 1,000 credit, whatever. We all good? We good? Alright. Well, if there were any Kinrath left, I shouldn't have to worry about them because I got the Kinrath butthole gland. Master Varuk is enclosed in a force field, a prisoner of these mercenaries. He regards you without expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
Yeah, so the mercenaries are branching out into kidnapping now.
This isn't kidnapping, this is bounty hunting. This Jedi is worth a lot of credits on Nar Shaddaa, and we're collecting. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm not in a question-answering mood. You're not supposed to be here. Leave or face the consequences.
Well, defend yourself.
I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack, men!
We gotta warn you, you better not fuck with us, but I'm glad you're gonna fuck with us because we've been looking for somebody to kill, yo. Okay, so... Okay, I'm literally a mobile Sonic weapon platform.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict. Though perhaps that was your intent.
Why do you presume to know my intentions?
Don't think that I can't sense the taint of the dark side in you. It is difficult to perceive with the Force here on Dantooine, but it does not conceal your nature completely.
Oh. Well, before I kill you, you have information I require.
I don't know why you think I'd tell you anything.
Why did you cast me out of the Order?
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war, and from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco. You see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not.
Where are all the Jedi?
You think I would tell you if I knew? There are enough of us left to stop you, and now that you have finally chosen to reveal yourself, you shall answer for what you have done.
Why are you so eager to end this? I still have questions.
You're wasting your time. Anything I tell you will die with you.
Why are the Jedi in hiding? Actually, at the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
You've seen the end of your trial? Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge?
I heard it on a holo transcript.
That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences.
Does it really matter if you tell me? Only one of us will be leaving here alive.
I said I will not tell you.
Why'd you cut me off from the farce?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
It just seems rather convenient that it just be like, oh yeah, we can just cut people off from the Force. It's like, if you can, if the Council can just go, okay, we're going to cut them off from the Force. Why is it like, hey look, here's Darth Shithead. Alright, Council, assemble, Super Robot Jedi Council, and then cut them off from the Force. You know, I've reestablished it.
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel any power in you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again.
Do you know anything about Force bonds and how to end them?
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Yeah, and the connection's lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. You are deluded to think it would be lethal. Still, your ability to form such connections to influence others was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort, but a bond that ties two lives together. Such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a bond would be impossible.
I reestablished it.
Perhaps it is done.
Oh, god damn it, Windows 10.
Tatooine, but still, you and your... It is...
Why'd you cast me out?
Because you defied the... You know, you...
Why are y'all hiding?
We were not in hiding, despite what you believe. It is you and all those allied with you that hide and must be found.
Alright, I've heard enough. Prepare to die. I have force powers! See my force powers? Force powers! My connection to the Force has been cut, has it? Force powers!
You become strong again, but I know not how. This isn't over, Exile.
Ah! Plot power! Damn it, we got plotted by the old man. Datapad orders from the senior mercenary officers recently made a secret alliance with the Exchange and are planning an imminent attack on Kunda. With the administrator dead, the exchange would be able to use Dantooine for illicit activities and completely undetected by the Republic. Preparations for mercenary... Oh, shit. Mandalorian power shield. Curved deflection emitter. So exactly what were you planning on doing? Were you just like, oh no, I've been captured. No, please don't attack Kunda. Or are you gonna try to pull a Bastille and just be like, oh, I could have broken myself out? Farouk, you were the asshole of the council. I'm coming for you. I want your lightsaber. I'm too lazy to build my own.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
Oh. I learned you're planning an assault on Kunda.
That is correct, and I want you to help me.
What's in it for me?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
What do you have in mind?
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
So you want me to destroy the gun turrets?
Deal with the turrets, however you see fit. Just keep them from pestering my men. Decide quickly. I have a slaughter to plan.
What about the traps?
When the militia learns of our attack, they will plant traps around the entrances to Kunda. Disable them. Decide quickly. I have a slaughter to plan.
Okay.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
Well maneuvered. With both the mercenaries and the militia counting on your aid, you can influence the outcome of the situation as you see fit.
I hope you aren't intending to support that monster. They will slaughter the citizens of Kunda.
Well, of course I intend to support Kunda.
Then I am glad. But I still disapprove of your actions. Using the tools of deception and manipulation will lead you to the dark side.
What? Why has everybody got to be so fucking judgmental here? Actually, you know, I'm sorry about this, but you're just gonna get pissy with me. So I'm gonna have to. T3, little buddy. Yeah, hey, little buddy, how's it going? He's Mr. T3. Him. Actually, let's see if I can fix you. Alright. This upgrade should do good. Yes, you'll be tougher and faster. No, you won't be able to fly, but jets on the T3 would only make you look like a mutated swoop bike. T3 got 1 dex and 1 con. I got caught up in my work. You mind if I try working on you one last time? I feel like there's something I'm missing. I won't blink out like last time. Alright, maybe some other time. Alright, so you have a Mandalorian Heavy Blaster and a Mandalorian Blaster. Ah. I think I'll take the Oral Blaster. Wait. Ooh. Anyway, what does he have? I'll give him another point of dex. Oh, there we go. Droid up. Two points or electrical energy in. Yeah, that's like half damage from most blaster shots. Droid shock arm. Defense 2 and Dex 1. Well, he has an even Dex right now, so the parabolic guides would probably... Because he's going to get 1 defense anyway, but that also gives him an extra 1 attack. T3 won't judge me. You won't judge me for disabling the landmines and making sure that that asshole Varuk dies. You're my little buddy. That's interesting. It won't... Or is it literally high enough that it's just like, you know what, just fucking do it? Like, can I not disable these? Can I only recover them? Or, like I said, is it literally just, it's high enough that it's just like, fuck it, take it. Well, you do know I'm going to try to kill everybody. There's no access port. It must be controlled from inside the outpost. You rig the turret to overload next time it fires. Yeah, nobody pay any heed to what I'm doing. Don't mind me, I just gotta turn in my, side quests. You know, Adam's probably going to die. Maybe.
Admiral, this is Mikal. I have found the exile.
Hey, buddy.
Any luck on getting my modulator back from Joran? I don't think anyone here will be able to help me.
I got your modulator.
Excellent. How did you deal with Joran?
It was a salvager. He's been dealt with.
Really? You must have been very persuasive. I'm relieved this situation is finally resolved. You have more than earned this reward.
I got light side points. Really? I did not give him his money back. And I literally just lied to the dude and said, yo, yeah, all the fucking alien space cockroaches are fucking dead, dude. And then he got eaten by alien space cockroaches. And I was just like, yeah, he's been dealt with. And just like, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, what you got, little bud? Before you die. So I have 32 med packs. I've only... Heavy Sonic Blaster. So what's the... Ooh, does the Brox do 4 to 11? Non-upgradable. Attack modifier 3. So that's 2 to 14. No stat things on it. That's a droid fucker. What does this do? Wisdom +1. Charisma +1. Interesting. No, I ain't buying that. That's too fucking expensive. So this is 2 to... whatever.
You're just in time. Dorena told me you've been searching for her friend. Well, I'm gonna have to ask you to put that on hold for now, as I've been telling Dorena. I've just received solid proof that the mercenaries are planning to annihilate Kunda. We need your help.
Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Can you give me anything to help?
I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much.
Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time, so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long.
What can I do to help?
Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
I'll go check out the defenses.
Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
I was right about you. You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Oh, I cleared out the Kinrath cave.
So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize.
Alright. What's involved in... any ideas?
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
What kind?
Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. I've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight. Maybe die for a cause.
What happened to the audio balancing on your voice? Well, I'm gonna go see what I can do.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Kunda.
Hello.
A lot of people here hate Jedi.
Thanks for the help.
Would you be interested in joining the militia?
Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia, so I expect he's going to be very pleased.
Prepare to die! The true Dark Soul starts here.
Zeron keeps goading the mercenaries. I think he should let... Salvagers are just thieves and scavengers. I can't wait until the last of them leaves.
It's getting dangerous to even come to Kunda.
Welcome back. Is there anything else I can do for you?
You were talking with Karth. I can smell the stank on you. I'll be going now. Actually...
Welcome back.
You want...
What?
I'll be going. Anyway, we'll go fuck about with the defenses here some more next time. Adios.